Good evening, dear Toastmaster and distinguished guests, and welcome to our 10th sessions based on the topic Speak with Confidence. Our meeting will include welcoming remarks, club business, and educating session, the radio table topics, and some prepared speeches. And I will let the um, hello, can you hear me? I think I have it.
Yes, you can hear
Yes,
you.
yeah, it's okay.
Okay. I will let our president do his greetings for tonight. Dear Eric, if you hear me, you have the floor.
Okay, thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. You can hear me? Yes,
Yes.
Toastmaster.
Yes.
Okay. Good evening, dear Toastmaster, dear leader, distinguished guests, and dear member of Digital Toastmaster Club. It is my great pleasure to welcome you to our 10th Digital Toastmaster session under the theme Speak with Confidence. Before continue our wonderful session tonight, I would like to share 3 important announcements about our club. The first information today, we have honor and happy to welcome a delegation from our area by our area director, Mr. Bonaventure Kapando and his team. We warmly welcome him and all members of this delegation. For our guests, let me briefly explain the Toastmasters Twitter. At the first level, we have a member grouped into a club. After this, clubs are grouped into area. After this, area are grouped into division. In Burkina Faso, we have 2 divisions, Division B and Division E. And after, division are grouped into districts. We are in, our district is 130. This is the structure in the regional area. You are also overlevel. We receive a valued support from our area who advise, encouragement, and guidance in our activity. Thank you, area, for your support. The second information, we have now, it started yesterday to tomorrow, the district conference is taking in place in Libreville. This event is a great opportunity. I would like to invite everyone to plan, if it is possible, for the next year to take part at
Please, President, your camera, we don't see you.
What happened?
Hey,
Okay.
we can see him.
Now it's good.
No,
I can
it's not
see.
good. Your camera is off. I mean, it's off. It's not on.
You don't see me. The camera is on. What happened?
Okay.
It's
Now
good.
it's okay. It's okay.
No, we can hear you. We can see you.
My camera is don't work. I can use also my phone.
Me, I see him.
We
I
can
see
see
him.
him.
I see him also.
Ah,
What happened?
okay.
It's work.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry if you didn't see me, but I put on my camera. Sorry for it. Yes. Okay, let's move for information. Also, the other information quickly. It is the next week we have a special session. Yes, we will organize our General Assembly and election to renew our executive committee. This will be important moment to review our progress and discuss the future of our club. Please, it is very important for the member to come at the assembly. It is the moment to have, what can I see, the feedback of the activities and also to choose for the future of our club. I invite all of us to prioritize this time. It is next Friday. It is just for the member, and it is the assembly. Thank you very much. This is the information, the club business information. Now we will move. Our session tonight is under the theme, Speak with confidence. Confidence always starts with a tool, an idea, or a belief that encourages us to take action. To inspire us tonight, I have the pleasure of introducing someone who recently joined our Toastmaster family and is already progressing with enthusiasm. She admires a great leader, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. Her favorite quote is, labor conquer all. She also enjoys music, especially Je lui dirai by Celine Dion. Please, dear leader, help me welcome our great leader, Imelda Key, our book of the day speaker. Dear leader Imelda, the floor is yours. Thank you.
Your mic,
Microphone. Your microphone.
you are muted.
Good evening, fellow Toastmaster and guests. Our quote of the day is from Michelle Obama. She is an American lawyer, writer, and former First Lady of United States. She is known for encouraging people to believe in themselves and talk with confidence. She once said, "Don't let anyone speak for you. Don't rely on no one to fight for you." Because give us a strong message. It means we should learn to speak for ourselves and stand up for what we believe in. We should not always depend on others to express our thoughts or solve our problems. In life, there are moments when we stay silent and wait for others to speak for us. Michelle Obama reminds us that our voice is important and deserves to be heard. Deserve to be heard. This code also touches us confidence and responsibility. Each of us know her own feeling, thoughts, and goals better than someone else. That is why it's important to learn how to express themselves clearly and believe in our abilities. In Toastmasters, this message is very important because we are here to learn how to speak clearly and use our voice without fear. In simple words, because tell us, your voice matters, speak up, believe in yourself, and take action for your dream. Let us remember, confidence begins when we choose to use our own voice. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Please, dear leader, share the heart, share. Thank you very much. The big digital applause. Thank you, dear leader, for this wonderful talk of the day. Thank you, thank you. Before to move, I would like to be sure our Toastmaster of the day, she didn't ready. Dear mentor, I think that we will start the play of the Toastmaster of the day. Is it?
No problem.
Okay, thank you very much for this improvisation. Dear leader, a Toastmaster session is like a journey, and every journey needs a good guide. Tonight, our guide is an experienced leader. She is a banking executive at the Société Générale du Burkina Faso, a mother of 4 wonderful children, and she enjoys reading, traveling, and morning walk. Her favorite book is the Bible. She joined Toastmaster in July 2018 and has held many important responsibilities. She is currently immediate past president of Waga Eclat and club growth director of our area. She is also our mentor, the mentor of Digital Club. Her ambition is to become a competent communicator. Her inspiring quote is, always aim for the moon. Even if you fail, you will learn among the stars. For Oscar Wilde. Dear leader, please warmly welcome our Toastmaster of the day, our mentor, Jose Evelyn Yansunu Ouedraogo. Dear Toastmaster of the day, the floor is yours. Please share the heart. Dear leaders, share a lot of heart. I didn't see a lot of her. Please, again. Thank you, dear mentor. You have the floor.
Thank you so much, dear President, for your kind words. Please, everybody, give him a standing ovation. A standing ovation because he is a distinguished president. It's a new club, and I'm very, very proud to be your mentor and sponsor. You did well, and I would like to invite you to continue to be better. And we are waiting for this medley. Dear Toastmasters, distinguished guests, good evening. I'm very pleased to be tonight with you for this 10th leadership and public speaking training session for the current mandate. My English is not good at all, but I will try. As a reminder, a Toastmaster session includes an administrative phase, which the president has just completed, an educational phase, and an evaluative phase. We will continue our mission with the educational phase, including the presentation of the evaluation team, followed by an impromptu and prepared speech. We will include our mission with the evaluative phase, which will consist of constructive and motivating assessment. Before reaching the educational phase, I would like to invite you to our general evaluator to present his team. Who is the leader, Thierry Assumption Zungrana? He is a monitoring and evaluation advisor. He joined Toastmasters since 2017, and right now he is the VPE of Digital Toastmasters'Club. He has an inspiring quote, and this quote is from Peter Drucker. And this quote said that if you can't measure it, you can't manage it. He has also some hobbies. He likes karaoke. He likes listen live music. He practices sports, running, and cycling. For this session, he is our general evaluator. Let's welcome Thierry Zungrana to present his evaluation team under your applause. Thank you. Thierry Zungrana, you have the floor.
Thank you very much, dear dynamic mentor, for this nice introduction of my person. Today, as a general evaluator, my role is to observe everything that happened in this room. The energy, the flow, the roles, and the species. And to give you an honest, constructive, and positive feedback at the end of our session. But I'm not alone. I have the privilege of introducing to you tonight a remarkable evaluation team. 4 individuals who will each bring a unique lens to our meeting. So let me introduce them one by one. First of all, we have an evaluator that wears the hat of precision. His mission is to catch every error, so you know, those little fillers that sneak into our speech without permission. He is a finance manager by profession, a man who knows that in finance, as in public speaking, every unit counts. He joined Toastmasters International in April 2026, which makes him one of our newest members. But his presence and commitment already speak volume. His hobbies are reading and football, a man of focus and team spirit. He lives by these words: everything is possible for those who believe. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our accountant for this evening, Mr. Senachal Alokpe. Mr. Senachal Alokpe, can you tell us what your role consists of. Is Mr. Sinashal Alope around? Okay, so let's move on. Maybe by the end of my presentation, it will come back. Our next evaluator is a man of word. He will make sure that we use them well. As a grammarian, he will track our language, celebrate our best expression, and gently flag our grammatical slip. He will also introduce our word of the day, which I invite all of us to use during the session. He is a businessman and a member of 2IE Toastmasters Club. He is a man who creates content, connection, and value. His hobby include reading, creating content, and practicing martial art, discipline of mind and body. He goes through the life and code in this confession. I am a victor, for I serve the God of victory. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our grammarian for this evening. Dear Mr. Victor Daburgu, can you tell us what your role consists of?
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Hope you're having a good time. First of all, I have the honor to be with you because I've been invited by Thierry Zungrana. I'm grateful to you. I go by the name Lamusa Victor Daburgo, and today I have the responsibility of being a grammarian. For those who don't know what the role of a grammarian is, I have the great job to listen carefully to every single word that would be used throughout this meeting to make sure that everybody uses them properly, figure out the improper use, the great use of words and expressions, and at the end, give a report on how people have been using the English language. Also tell how we can improve and have better performance next time. Do not forget that I also have the responsibility of giving the word of the day, which is, in our case, assertive. Assertive just means the quality of someone that expresses their mind freely without any hesitation, without fear. If you have something in mind, you just say it. This is being assertive. Note that being assertive is not the same as being aggressive. Aggressive can be sometimes hurtful, can be sometimes unprofessional. But being assertive is none of that. It's being yourself, being bold, being assured, being confident, and telling people what you have in mind. So I invite everyone to use it assertively because this is what will please me the most. I will make sure that I take note of every single use of it. And don't you worry, I will reward everyone that uses the words. Thank you so much and enjoy the session.
Thank you, dear leader, for this nice explanation of your role. Now, we are moving to the third member of my team. I didn't get his bio, but I know that it is a very dedicated member of Digital Toastmaster, member of Education Committee, and also representing our club in many club sessions. It will tell us and remind us that a great communication is not only about speaking, it is equally about listening. And our listening evaluator for this night is our great leader, Abdraman Koulibaly, that will assess how well we truly engage with what we was sharing tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of digital applause to our leader, Abdraman Koulibaly.
Thank you, dear General Evaluator, for this wonderful presentation of my person. Fellow Toastmaster and distinguished guests, knowing how to listening is just as important as knowing how to speak. As Mr. Scott Peck says, and I quote, "You cannot truly understand to anyone and do something else at the same time." Just to tell you that more you pay attention to other speaker, more you become a good communicator. My role this evening is just to listening to everyone carefully. And at the end of this wonderful and assertive session, I will ask a few questions in order to ensure that everyone was paying attention to the speech. Before ending the floor to the Mr. General Evaluator, I wish to everyone a wonderful and productive session. So, Mr. General Evaluator, the floor is yours. Thank you.
Thank you very much. For this nice explanation of digital applause to our leader. I want to see emoticon. Heart. I don't see heart. Thank you very much. Now, as we miss the nice presentation of our great leader, Senator Charles Alope, it seems like he's ready now. I will give him back the floor to tell us in what consists his role.
Thank you, dear leader, Mr. Thierry Zungrana. I am sorry I was a problem with my microphone. Now it's okay, I think. Tonight, my role of a counter is to note word and sound that are used as a crutch or pause filler by anyone who speaks. During the meeting, I will listen for overused words, including and well, but so, and you know. I will also listen filler sound, including and I will also note when a speaker repeats a word or phrase, such as I, or this means, at the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times that each speaker used this expression. Thank you, dear General Evaluator. This is my role tonight for this session. Thank you.
Wow, thank you very much for this nice explanation of your role for tonight. This is a nice role and will allow us also to be very disciplined when we are taking the floor. Now we are moving to the last but not the least member of my team. He is the guardian of our schedule, without whom this meeting would have no discipline. Our timer is a civil engineer by training, a man who understand that structure and precision are not constraints, they are foundation. He joined Toastmasters in September 2024 and has since served as Vice President of Public Relations of our very own digital Toastmasters Club. He enjoys sport, traveling, always moving and always building. And he carries with him this powerful reminder: facing the rock, the stream always prevails, not through strength, but through perseverance. From Jackson Bones. Ladies and gentlemen, please, with a round of digital applause, I want you to welcome our timer of the day, Christian Tiemtori. Can you tell us in what consists your role?
Thank you very much, dear General Evaluator. Dear Toastmaster, distinguished guest, Senect once said, it is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. This quote aptly reminds us of the precious value of every minute we share together this evening. It is precisely to preserve that value that I have the honor of serving as the timer, the guardian of rhythm and time management throughout our meeting. Let me say this right away. I am here to ensure that each of your speeches shines with precision and within the allotted time. How will I accomplish this task? First, I will measure the duration of each segment, whether it be prepared speeches, table topics, or evaluations. My role is to support you in respecting the designated time frame. Second, I will use free visual signals displayed on the screen to help you manage your time effectively. The green light will indicate that you have reached the minimum time and are now comfortably within your speaking zone. Then, when the orange light appears, it means you are entering the transition zone, and it will be time to start concluding your speech. Finally, the red light will signal that you have reached the maximum time. At this point, you should bring your speech to a close promptly. For example, for a 2-minute table topic, the green light will appear at 1 minute, the orange at 1 minute 30 seconds, and the red at 2 minutes with a 15-second grace period. For a 5 to 7 minute speech, the green light will appear at 5 minutes, the orange at 6 minutes, and the red at 7 minutes. I kindly invite you to pay close attention to these signals and to respect your allocated time. Please remain attentive to these signals so that we may honor the valuable time given to each speaker. Finally, when called upon by the General Evaluator, I will present my report. Thank you, and I wish you an excellent speeches.
Thank you very much, dear timer. for this nice, very detailed and clear explanation of your role. I also have species evaluators, but at the right moment, they will be introduced by the Toastmaster of the day. So, dear Toastmaster of the day, the evaluation team is ready. We will be watching, listening, and timing. And at the end of the session, I will come back with all my team to give you a positive and constructive feedback. Dear Toastmaster of the day, the floor is yours. Dear Toastmaster of the day, you are muted. We can't hear you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, General Evaluator, for your amazing presentation. And I would like everybody to applaud General Evaluator and his wonderful team. Thank you. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. This quote has been said by Nelson Mandela. Fellow Toastmasters, distinguished guests, we have now arrived at the educational phase. And the first part of this phase is the impromptu speeches. The leader who must lead this part is a new member of Digital Toastmasters'Club. He came at Digital since last month, April. In his daily work, he is a geologist, and his favorite leader is our president, Thomas Sankara. So it's not the president, it was our president, Thomas Sankara. And his favorite quote is that education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. And this quote is from Nelson Mandela. He has some hobbies and he likes playing soccer. I don't know what it is, but I think it's a kind of football. He has a passion. He likes traveling and discovering. Let's welcome Patrick Samandulgu to play his role under your applause. Patrick Samandulgu, you have the floor.
Thank you, dear Toastmaster of the day. Thank you for your one presentation to my modest person. So today is a great pleasure for me to play the role as a table topic master. It's my first time, and I think that will be good. So dear Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters and guests, the purpose of the topic master is to facilitate the table topics, where guests and members will have the opportunity to practice the impromptu speaking. I will introduce the topic and call one speakers who will be given 2 minutes to speak on the subject. So I invite everybody to be more assertive when you are taking the floor. So move to the question. I will take one person. Let's see. Dear Yanis Udago. Dear, are you around?
Yes, I'm around.
Okay,
You have
thank you.
to ask the question first. You have to ask the question first before.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, no problem. Thank you. So, so what do you think about African culture, Janice?
What?
What do you think about African culture?
I think African culture is very diversificate and it show our how do I say it correctly? It shows our how do I say it?
Okay.
Um,
Diversification and
the habits of our parents, and
yes.
it
Okay.
shows us how to how to be with others, and
The respect. So
yes, and respect each other.
okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's really good. I think it's fine and understand that we diversify and also respect each other. Yeah, thank you. So move to the second question, and this question is what makes Africa unique in the world? So this question will goes to let's see if dear Ilmedaki is around. Ilmedaki, are you around? No. Okay. So I'll move on to dear Kumari. Are you around? No. Okay, let's move to the third person. Dear Saida Drabo, are you around? It seems you are unmuted. There's okay, dear Christian George, I'm sorry. Can you repeat, please? Okay.
I don't understand.
Okay, thank you. So I was saying that what makes Africa unique in the world? What makes Africa unique in the world? When you take the different continent, what make Africa unique?
I think that African is unique by around his culture. The culture of Africa is diversificate.
Okay, yeah, yes. And
Also, Africa regards on
so
many
language. Yeah.
on many resources.
Okay.
Africa regards on many resources.
Okay, that's perfect.
Like gold.
Yeah.
Like uranium.
Yeah.
like petrols.
Oh, okay, good.
Yes.
That's perfect. Good. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So I will move to my third question. That one will be easy. I will invite dear Victor Daburgu. Are you around?
The question first.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you.
The
Thank you.
question, you have to tell the question 2 times before.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. So this question is, how will you describe Burkina Faso to someone who has never visited before? How will you describe Burkina Faso to someone who has never visited it?
Can you repeat, please?
I will say that how will you describe Burkina Faso to someone who has never visited before? How will you describe Burkina Faso for someone who never visited before?
Okay. All right. Thank you for the question. It's very simple and at the same time very complicated. Simple because it is my country and I'm supposed to respond to this question clearly, but very difficult also because describing a country like Burkina Faso is not easy. But for someone who has never been in Burkina, I would say that it's first of all a hosting country. Hosting because everybody is welcome in Burkina. There is no like xenophobia, you're a foreigner and you have to worry about anything. We Burkinabe people, we love more foreigners than our own brothers. So for somebody who has never experienced, I will say that Burkina Faso is the best place to visit. And also people are having a bad image of our country due to the insecurity matter. But this is not always true. What we hear in social media and what the West country people are telling to the citizens is totally false. Burkina Faso is not a red zone. It's true that some locations are red, but not all the locations. We here, we are living peacefully. Some other towns like Bobo Dioulasso, Wayugia, Fadangurma, many locations are still some places we can live. So it's true that we have some little insecurities, but not all the country is red. Some other places can still be visited. So welcome to Burkina, the country of upright people, the country where you will enjoy no matter where you come from.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Yes. Okay, thank you so much. It's really grateful and really powerful that your answer. Thank you so much. So thank you. So my next question is, okay, if you had the chance to meet God, what three things would you ask him to change the world? If you had the chance to meet Almighty God, what three things would you ask him to change the world? So my question goes to dear Asia. Are you here? Dear Asia. Okay. And dear Beris Udrawo, are you around? Okay. Yes. Dear President, are you around?
Yes, I'm around.
Okay, thank you. So I will repeat the question for you.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. So I was saying that if you had the chance to meet the Almighty God, what three things would you ask him to change the world?
Wow, thank you very much. I will try for this event if I will have a chance. First of all, I will ask him to put the love under the people. Our world need the love. If we have the love, this can resolve many things. Today, we know our region is insecurity and it is not easy. The second thing is discipline. Yes, if God can help everyone to be more disciplined, this can help the family, we can help the country, we can help ourselves to grow. We need to practice discipline. The third thing is opportunities. I wish for everyone to have, if we can get everyone good opportunities, who can help them to implement their project very well. This is the first thing I will ask if I have opportunity to have my God in front of me, and I can do it during when I pray. It is also over way to transmit him what I would like to do for our work. Thank you very much, dear Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you, dear President. Really, really wonderful. So I understand that love is powerful. Okay. So my last question, what subject do you enjoy most in the school and why? So this question goes to dear Chiri Sumrana.
Sorry,
I'm saying that
repeat, please?
What subjects do you enjoy most in the school? When you're in school, what subject do you prefer and why?
Thank you very much. This is an interesting question. And as you know, during our academical journey, we always like a subject. From my perspective, I always liked everything that was about figures. Mathematics was my preferred subject.
Okay.
And it was the case for many reasons. First of all, because I'm a person who don't like discussion, so on and so forth. So when you are talking about literature, I'm not very at ease with that. But when we are talking about mathematics, 1 + 1 = 2. There is no debate in that.
Okay.
And the second thing is the fact that I think also that I already had this habit of having a logical thinking. That may be one of my assets, and that give me this ability to understand quickly everything that is about figures. So for those two reasons, I think that was the main motto of why I really like mathematics when I was at high school. Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's wonderful. We understand more about that. Thank you for your answer. And I thank everybody to reply my question. It's really sometimes simple and sometimes difficult. Thank you to everyone. Thank you so much. So I think I'm done, dear Tama.
Your time has expired.
Okay, sorry, it's okay. Thank you so much. So back to you, dear Toastmasters of the Day. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your amazing role of impromptu speeches. Really, I was very afraid to have to reply to one of your questions because of the language. Dear Toastmasters, you taught us that it was your first time, but you did well. Note that everybody has his first time. And I would like to tell you that today is also my first time to be the Toastmasters of the day in English. And this role wasn't prepared because it wasn't me, but I'm here. Now, dear Toastmasters and guests, we arrived at the prepared speeches phases. To begin our first speech, we will first ask his evaluator. We will first ask his evaluator to give us the objectives of this speech. The evaluator of the first speech is someone who came to Toastmasters since October 2024. He is from 2IE Club Toastmasters. And his occupation is an executive assistant. His hobbies are dancing, looking at movies, and photography. He has a favorite quote, and this quote is from Peter Drucker. He said that the best way to predict the future is to create it. Let's welcome Josiane Ouedraogo to give us the purpose of the first speaker. Josiane Ouedraogo, you have the floor.
Thank you very much for the floor.
And before giving you the floor, at the end of the presentation of the objectives, Kone Masara will continue. She will remplace me.
Thank you very much, Jose Evelyn, for giving me the floor. I'm very happy to be there. I explain my occupation now, but I'm here in this session. As Jose Ouedraogo Yansunu present the first speech evaluator, Josiane Ouedraogo, I will call her to take a place to give us the purpose of the first speaker. Dear Josiane Ouedraogo, can you give us the purpose of the first speakers?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you for the floor. What's the first speech objectives? The objectives of this speech is for the member to learn or review basic methods for writing a speech with a defined purpose and to present a well-organized speech on any topic. This objective is important because a well-structured speech helps the audience easily understand and remember the speaker's message. So, I wish to Ms. Ziba to be assertive and to deliver her speech with confidence. Thank you.
Thank you very much, dear Josiane Ouedraogo, for giving us the purpose of our first speakers. Now we will welcome dear Martha Ziba. Martha Ziba at the floor to present his speech. Who is Matt Ziba? Matt Ziba is the premium cash officer of by profession. She joined Toastmasters at January 2026, and inspiring quotes for our leader is "Da and the path will appear" for Ralph Waldo Emerson. Our speaker like travel, and she will deliver a speech about the level 1 and the second project of pathway. Under your applause, let us welcome Martha Ziba to deliver a speech. Thank you very much. You have the floor, dear Ziba.
Thank you, dear leader, for giving me the floor. Good evening, dear Toastmasters leaders, distinguished guests. Have you ever lived a situation where outside everything looks fine, but inside you were tired? A good job, a stable salary, a secure contract, and yet every morning became a fight. That is exactly what I lived. For a long time, I thought security was the most important thing in professional life. But sometimes, our inner peace is more important than secure contracts. Tonight, I would like to share with you the moment when I choose to leave the security to find myself again. My journey has 3 parts. My first contract with pressure, the stability that no longer made me happy, and finally, the most difficult choice of my life. The first part, my first contract with pressure. To begin, I would like to talk about my first job. It was a temporary contract for 2 years. Like many young people starting work, I was happy to finally have an opportunity, but very quickly, the pressure became difficult. I feel stressed. I did not really feel in my place, mentally tired. And at the end of my contract, I made a decision that many people did not understand. I chose to leave that job without knowing exactly what I will do next. I simply needed to breathe. And sometimes taking a step back is not giving up, it is surviving. A few weeks later, life gave me another opportunity. I got another job. The stability that no longer made me happy. This is the second part. At the beginning, everything was fine. I was motivated. I thought I had found my place. But with the years, something changed. Little by little, I did not recognize myself anymore in that job. I was doing my task automatically. I had no more enthusiasm. And some morning, going to work needed a lot of effort. But there was another reality that was heavy for me. I couldn't see any growth for myself. In that company, there was not really a career plan. I feel like I was staying in the same place year after year. I had abilities, dreams, and ambitions, but I couldn't see how to grow professionally in that environment. And when a person stops growing, sometimes they start dying slowly inside. Yet outside, everything looks perfect. I add a permanent contract, stability, and financial security, so I stay. I keep telling myself, at least I have a salary, at least it is stable. But deep inside, I know I was no longer happy. This situation lasted for 9 years. Then one day, I understood that continuing like this was costing me more than the risk of leaving. The third part, the most difficult choice, so I made a decision that's scaring everyone, even me. I left a permanent contract to accept a temporary contract. Yes, I left security, and honestly, I was afraid. Afraid of make mistake, afraid of people's judgment, afraid to regret. But despite that fear, I also feel something I had not felt for a long time. Relief, because for the first time, I feel that I really listen myself. I choose my inner peace. This experience taught me an important lesson. Sometimes we stay in the situation that make us unhappy simply because they feel safe. But living constantly tired, stressed, and empty inside, it is not really living. Today, I'm not saying that everybody should leave everything suddenly. I am simply saying that sometimes the greatest courage is not saying, it is daring to choose your well being, because a job can pay our bills, but our inner peace is very precious. Thank you. I give you back the floor.
Thank you very much, dear leader, for your kind speech. I ask the floor to applaud for our leader, Ziba. Applaud for her, applaud for her. Our leader, Ziba, thanks to you, we know that the importance of our well-being in this life. It is to tell that in our life, we must have a feeling to know what is good for us. Thank you very much for this speech. It is very good. Now, we must continue with our second speech. And for that, I will ask the evaluator of this speech to give us the goal. Our speaker evaluator is a committee Toastmaster since 2018. She is at 3-star and Gavel Emergency Toastmasters'Club. She is a accountant. As hobbies, she is a teacher, a tutor, and Toastmasters. As a favorite coach, she likes where there is a will, there is a way. Dear leader Saida Drabo, please give us the purpose of our next speakers. Under your applause, dear Saida Drabo, you have a floor. You have a floor.
Dear Toastmaster of the day.
Okay.
Just a little clarification about the, in fact,
Okay.
Saida Drabo is evaluating the speech of Aurel Adikpeto. She's not feeling well.
Okay.
And Zozian is evaluating the speech of Bernice. It was
Okay.
planned that she will give the objective of the two speakers, but as
Okay.
Orel Agdipueto is not feeling well, I think maybe Bernice will
Okay.
present the objective
Okay.
of
Okay.
the speech.
Thank you very much, dear VPA. If I understand, it is Etienne Bazongo who must evaluate the second speaker. Who must evaluate this speech?
Yes, Etienne Bazongo.
Etienne Bazongo.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
if I understand, Etienne Bazongo will evaluate the last the last species, because the two species in race have the same level and the same number of a project. It is it?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. It is the same objective of the species. Okay, we can continue. We wish a good health to our dear committed leader, Said Adrabo. And we want to invite the next speech evaluator, who is a program coordinator, English-French translator. He joined at Toastmaster International at June 2024 in Ouaga Oasis Club, Toastmasters'Club. In his life, he liked the quote by Mark Town. I quote, there are thousands of excuses for failure, but never a good reason. As a hobbies, he like sports, he like reading, he like listening to music and podcasts. Please, dear Etienne Bazongo, give us the purpose of our next and last speakers. Dear Bazongo, you have the floor. You have the floor. Under your applause. Dear Bazongo, can you give us
Thank you so
purpose?
much.
Okay.
Hello. Can you
Hello.
hear me?
Yes, we can continue.
Okay. Thank you so much. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Tonight, I have the privilege to evaluate the speech of our leader, Bernice Ouedraogo. I think I just noticed that there is another speech added to it with the same level. Okay, so this is an honor for me to provide constructive feedback to our leader on this performance. So the objective is for her to practice applying feedback and serve as a speech evaluator during a club meeting. So the speech, through this speech, they will present a speech and receive feedback from an evaluator. And in another meeting, in another session, our leader, Bernice, will be able to include this comment, this feedback in the second speech. So tonight I will provide, I'll look at what is performed, I listen to what is said so that I can provide those sincere and constructive feedback in the end when the evaluator will call me to give my report. So I will let the floor to Bernice to enjoy this virtual area for the performance, and we will be pleased to listen to you and enjoy this time, dear leader. Thank you.
Bazongo, for giving us the purpose of our next speakers. Our next speaker is a pharmacist. She joined Toastmasters at January 2026 at the Digital Club Toastmasters. In her life, she is motivated by this quote of Einstein, I quote, in the middle of a difficulty lays opportunity. As a hobbies, she likes swimming, she likes cooking, she likes travel, and she likes seafood, and her favorite color is white. White and the different characteristic as serenity and good organization and a good feeling in our life. So I invite our leader, Bernice Ouedraogo, to deliver a speech from level 1 and a fourth project. Under your applause, applause for our leader Bernice to deliver a speech. Dear leader, you have the floor.
Good evening, dear Toastmaster and distinguished guests. Welcome to a two-food class. As Hippocrates said, let food be Thai medicine and medicine be Thai food. This quote shows us the link between food and health. A long and healthy life is not in a medicine bottle. It is on our plate. Tonight, I'm not here to give you a boring nutrition class. I am here to offer you a journey to see that health begins with a simple choice 3 times a day. First of all, we will see that modern food is a silent poison. And then we will talk about the simple solution, the rainbow plate. And finally, we will explore the wonderful benefits of this diet on your daily energy. By the end of this speech, you will never look your fork the same way again. Modern plate is very nice to see, but sometimes they lack life. They have only one color, beige. White bread, white pasta, white rice, crispy chicken, French fries, hamburgers. This food has no real nutrients. We are the first generation in human history to have this strange problem. We eat too many calories, but we do not get enough vitamins and minerals. We fill our stomach, but we starve ourselves. And this choice has a high price. When we fill our body with hidden sugars and chemicals, we create a chronic inflammation. It's like an invisible fire inside us. These invisible fires open the door to dangerous disease like cardiovascular disease, that block our hearts. Type 2 diabetes, which is growing fast among young people. And even some cancer that we feed from the inside. When we think we save time and money with fast food, but we are losing our health life expectancy at the end of our fork. Dear Toastmaster and distinguished guests, be quiet. We do not need to become a Buddhist monk or to eat only seeds. The solution is very simple and visual. Let's put color back onto our plates with the rules of rainbow. Please, dear Yanis, can you project for me? I don't see. Okay. Imagine your plate divided into 3 distinct parts. On your left, the first part, 1/2 of your plate. Fill it with wonderful color called vegetables. Green with broccoli and spinach for yourself, red with tomatoes for your heart, orange with carrots, or sweet potatoes for your human system. Next, on your right, the second part, 1/4 of your plate. This is for protein. If you look at under, this is for proteins, like meat. We all know that Africans like eating meat, or fish to protect muscles. And finally, the last quarter, this is for carbohydrates, like brown rice or brown pasta to give you energy. The more your plates look like a colorful rainbow, the more you give your body its natural medicine. Eating healthy is not a punishment. It is celebrating life and taste at every meal. What do you win when you change your plate? You feel the benefit immediately when you stop eating. It is all about your daily energy. You all know the famous 2 p.m. crush. That moment after a heavy and fatty lunch, when your energy goes down to zero. Your only dream is to take a nap under your desk to sleep. When you balance your plate, you stop this energy roller coaster. You gain clear focus, you sleep better, and your body becomes a stronger shield. Choosing real food gives you the energy to enjoy your days, your project, and your Toastmaster speeches. To conclude, may not our body is a wonderful machine, but we give it the wrong fuel. If you only water it with one thing, the plant will die. Our health needs diversity. It needs the colors we often forget. Changing habits takes time, but every meal is a new chance. Tonight, when you go home and look at your diner, remember this old proverb. Someone who takes care of his diet saves himself from many doctor visits. Dear Toastmaster of the day, the floor is back to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, dear leader Bernice, for your relevant thematic of your speech. Thanks to you, we know the importance of our choosing of a choice of our foods to preserve our good health. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It was a relevant thematic you share with us. Thank you very much, dear leader. Now we must go to our third speakers. Before that, I think that dear Etienne Bazongo present the objective of our last species. It was the same goals, the same purpose of the speaker of our last speakers. I think that it is it. Dear Bazongo.
Toastmaster,
Okay.
I think this was the third speaker we just did.
Okay.
Because the second one is not available. She is sick. This is why I tried to explain it last. So we don't have a second speaker. That was the third speaker.
Okay, I understood now. I understand now. So our leader Bernice was the last speaker.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. I think that our second phase of this session, the educational phase, is in a term. We must go now at the last phase, the evaluative phase of our session. For that, I want to know the different minutes of our speakers, the different minutes of our speakers to know with the timer. Can you give us timer? Dear timer, can you give us the time of our different speakers?
Okay, thank you very much. Our Toastmaster of the day. The first speaker, Matsiba, took 5 minutes and 45 seconds.
Okay.
The second speaker, Bernice Widrago, took 7 minutes and 20 seconds.
7 minutes and 27 seconds. Okay, thank you very much. Now I want to give the floor to our general evaluator. Our general evaluator is general evaluator. Please. Our general evaluator is I think that our VP
Thierry Zungrana.
Thierry Zungrana. Thierry Zungrana is a monitoring and evaluation officer. She joined Toastmasters at 2018 as a VP of digital. He like karaoke, live music, running and cycling. Dear Thierry Zungrana, you have the floor to give us the evaluation of this session. Under your upload, you have the floor, dear Thierry.
Thank you very much, dear Toastmaster of the Day, for this wonderful introduction of my person. And also thank you to the first Toastmaster of the Day also. It is a nice team of animation. Thank you for giving me the floor. And fellow Toastmaster honor guests. The time has come for us to see the moment we have been waiting for. It's time for us to reap what we sow. And as we are used to say, evaluation is a gift. Evaluation is the breakfast of champion. And no evaluation, no progress. We'll have the opportunity to listen to very assertive evaluation given by my team. And I will start with the listening evaluator. We started this session by listening, but did we truly listen? To find out, I will give the floor to our listening evaluator, our great leader, Abdraman Kulbali. Dear leader,
thank you.
The floor is yours.
Thank you, Mr. General Evaluator, fellow Toastmaster and distinguished guests. As I mentioning earlier, I have prepared a few questions to assess how closely we follow the species. So we start by this quote. Education is the most powerful weapon which can use to change the world. I would like to ask, who is from this quote? I repeat, education is the most powerful weapon which can change the world. Who is from this quote? Can someone help me with the answer?
You should choose the person.
Okay, let me do it. So, Patrick, the table topic master, can you help me?
Yes, thank you. Thank you to give me this question. So this quote is from Nelson Mandela. Yeah.
Wonderful. Yeah. Okay. The second question, we all know that we are looking for a job. We want to work after school on or academic background, and that Mark got a temporary contract. As soon as they get into her job, she was under pressure. Can someone tell me that? What was the duration of this contract? I mean, how many years? Matt got her temporary contract, but as soon as she gets into this job, she was under pressure, and she decided at the end of her contract to leave. What was the duration of this contract?
2 years.
2 years. Okay. Thank you. Wonderful. Okay, the next question is to our health save us from many visits to the hospital. That's a wonderful quote I hear from Bernice. So can someone tell me the title of her speech? Take care of our health, save us from many visits to the hospital. Can someone tell me the title of a speech? Okay. Victor Daburgu, can you help me? Dear. Okay. Yanis Odravo, can you help me?
Choose someone who didn't take the floor. We have
Yanis. Okay, d'accord. Who doesn't have a role?
Yes.
Okay. I have a lot of, I don't know who to choose. Key Imelda, can you help me?
So can you hear me? I was not wrong.
Oh, okay,
Sorry.
d'accord. Okay, I will say that take care of our health, save us from many visits to the hospital. This quote is from Bernice Odraogo. What was her title? I mean, the title of a speech. I mean,
And the title of a speech was
Bernice Odraogo
Health on your plate.
Okay, thank you. Wonderful. That was the question. I have time to, okay. Thank you.
Your time is expired.
I think that this is the last question for me. And dear,
Okay, thank you, dear leader. Seems like you have network issue. Hello, dear leader Abdurrahman.
Okay.
Am I audible? Can you hear me?
Hello.
Yeah, we can
I
hear
said
you.
that the floor is yours, Mr. General
Okay.
Evaluator.
Okay, thank you.
The floor is
So I know
yours.
okay. Thank you very much. I know your time is
with
up.
question.
I know your time is up, but can you quickly tell us what do you think about our listening level during this session?
Okay, thank you, dear General Evaluator. Through my question, I mean, the listening was very good. I think that all my question was a answer, and I think that was wonderful for us, even if the session is in English. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, dear leader, for this nice evaluation and also for assessing our listening quality. So please let flies emoji give him his salary, because here at Toastmaster we are not paid for doing that. So the only thing we can give to each other is giving emoji. So let's give him his salary, please. Thank you very much. Now we'll move on to the next member of my team, the R counter. Words are powerful, but feelers can quietly weaken them. How our counter has been tracking every soul, every unnecessary pause. So, dear leaders, Senachal Alope, the floor is yours for 3 minutes to give us your report.
Okay, thank you, dear leader Thierry Zungana. Tonight we had some wonderful speakers whom I would like to congratulate them for making our session amazing. But during the various presentations, we note different crutch or pause filer. I will now share with you as follow. For dear President Kondia, one crutch for Miss Imelda Key, one silence and one repetition. For dear Toastmaster of the Day, Masara Kone, we have two crunch. For dear Tim Torre, one crutch. and one silence. For dear leader Patrick Samandulgu, we have one crutch. For the speaker, dear Matt Ziba, we have one repetition and an opportunity. For the speaker, dear Benis Wedraogo, we have one crutch, one silence, and two repetition to be and look like. Thank you, dear General Evaluator. It's my feedback for my role tonight.
Thank you very much,
Right.
dear accountant, for this nice report. Thank you. And virtual applause. Let's fly emojis for
You are
our
welcome.
leader. And let's be assertive in our delivery. And let silence do the work that fillers cannot. Now, we are going to give the floor to our species evaluator. And for our speaker tonight, who took stage with courage, now it's time for honest, constructive feedback. And to evaluate the first speech, I invite our great leader, Josiane Ouedraogo, to give a report in 3 minutes. Dear leader, let's welcome our dear leader, Josiane Ouedraogo. Let's fly emojis, please, for our great leader, Josiane Ouedraogo. Dear leader, Josiane Ouedraogo, are you around? Okay, it seems like she's not, but I see her connected. Okay, maybe by the time she's ready, we'll give the floor to the second speech evaluator.
Sorry, I'm here. My micro was.
Okay.
Sorry,
Great.
I'm here.
You have the floor.
Thank you very much. Here is my evaluation about the speech of Mrs. Ziba. First of all, I want to congratulate you for your wonderful speech. The objective was to writing a speech with purpose. And the title, Leave Security to Find Peace. It was very interesting. I will give you my report, my evaluation in 3 points. What you excel, and what you can make to improve. And at the end, I will challenge you for the next speech. What you excel. I appreciate your clarity vocal, your vocal. It was very clear. And the introduction was very good with a plan. The voice is very audible, and it was easily understood. I appreciate how you freely engage audience with personal story. Your speech was well constructed, content that meets the specific purpose through your speech plan, and you captured attention from beginning to end. So, what you can do to improve it, you can use, I suggest you to use some pause after important ideas to add greater impact to your message. And to connect even more people, you can use vocal variety. You can use vocal variety and eye contact to be more, to capture more the attention. According to me, you achieve the speech objective because your speech is memorable and engaging. This was a sincere and engaging speech. Your conclusion reinforced the central message. We need to have a courage to live security and to find peace. That is not easy. So congratulations again for your speech, and I invite you to forward the next speech. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
A plug for Mrs. Ziba.
Okay. Please, let's fly emojis for our great evaluator for this wonderful speech from our speaker. Now, let's move to the second speech evaluator. The second one was delivered by Bernice Ouedraogo, and his speech evaluator was Etienne Bazongo. Dear leader Etienne Bazongo, you have 3 minutes and 30 seconds to give us the evaluation of our leader, Bernice Ouedraogo. The floor is yours.
Thank you so much, dear General Evaluator. Dear Toastmasters, I want you to clap for our leader, Bernice Ouedraogo, using virtual digital emojis. Because what we receive tonight is not a speech. This is a lifetime advice that will save us, that will determine how long we will live if we apply this advice. Thank you so much. Congratulations, dear leader Bernice. The key message I will take home is this quote from Hippocrates: let food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food. And I advise all of you to keep this. You can write it somewhere in your place, workplace, at home, and wherever you are. So my evaluation will first highlight your points of excellence through this speech and some smallest point of improvement and how you can challenge yourself for the next project. Where are your point of excellence? The message was clear. That is the first point. Very clear. Your voice clear, audible. We were thinking we're in a in-person meeting. So thank you for that. And I think this is a great asset for you as a communicator and a leader. The audience awareness, we were feeling the energy in when you were delivering, the passion. So we were engaged. We cannot let 1 second to miss the message you were delivering. So, and what's important thing, when you use the PowerPoint slide, that was wow. This is those illustrations. Put the picture in our mind, and we will not forget that speech because of this specific element. So, congratulations. And to end the basic, the speech was structured. You can feel the introduction, the opening, the body, the conclusion with all these uh, different stages, and you articulated very well, and we were able to follow you. And the final point, you were feeling this authenticity when you were delivering the message. Like we're an hospital, you were giving us a voice so that we can live longer. Thank you so much for that. Now, what you can improve? Your vocal variety can be better improved so that we can see at certain key point the voice lowering down to pass a certain message, specific message. And at certain point, you can put it height. So I think you can work a bit on this. And that's the point, the key point I think you need to work on. And you will be our best speaker to the next Libreville session, if we have to go there. So to challenge yourself, I invite you, dear Bernice, to include, for example, personal story. If you have a personal situation related to that vital topic, it will be more impactful and more unforgettable. Try this challenge, try to include it in your next speech, and you will see that you will be the next world champion in speech, whether online. Yeah. So to conclude, let's say this was the best speech I ever attend online. And congratulations, move forward in the next project. And thank you for giving that voice. Thank you, dear Evaluator.
Wow, great.
Thank you.
Very best speech. He never attend online. Great. Congratulations to our speaker. Congratulations to this nice, assertive, and positive feedback. Now, let's move to the language instrument. How well did we play it tonight? And our grammarian has been watching us. And I'm sure he has both compliment and correction for us. Let me tell it once again, the word of the day, assertive, so that it will appear in the report of the grammarian. Dear leader, Victor Daburgu, you have the floor. And let's welcome our great leader, Victor Daburgu, to give us the report of this session.
Can you get me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, before I utter any other word, allow me to quote Albert Einstein, which says, "Someone who has never made a mistake has never tried something new." Today, if you hear a mistake that you made, congratulate yourself. It means that you tried something new, because you never make a mistake when you are in your comfort zone doing the same thing. So my job is not to judge anybody. It's neither to sort out the flaws of anybody. It's to congratulate you first, because English is not our mother tongue. It's not our first language. It's our second language. But when I could hear you speaking, I was really amazed. Amazed because you nailed it. So we have some room for improvement. Like we say in the Toastmasters, we always have area of improvement. Somebody said silence is better we say silence, because the E is pronounced here I, silence. Confidence. English is a rhythmic language, or should I say a tonic language. You have to make sure that you use the right tone. We don't say confidence, but we say confidence. Confidence. Somebody said journey. It is journey. Journey. Somebody said introduction. It is introduction. We may honor. It's better we say we may honor. We may honor. Explanation. Somebody said explanation. The right pronunciation is explanation. Yeah, let me draw your attention on something. Most of the mistake I happen to note down is a mispronunciation case. So the tip I can give you is to download a dictionary that has pronunciation tips. Like when you check a word, make sure you also check its pronunciation. It will allow you avoid mispronunciation. Somebody say amazing. We say amazing. Your well presentation. Thank you for your well presentation. It's better you say thank you for your great presentation. Somebody said question. Question is like French pronunciation. We pronounce it question. Question. This question will goes to. You know, when we use the auxiliary will, we don't conjugate the verb. We don't conjugate the verb. We make it in the present participle. So either you say the question goes to, or the question will go to. We cannot say the question will goes to. The next thing is the culture of Africa. It's better to say the African culture. The African culture. Discipline. Mispronunciation again. We say discipline. Discipline. Somebody said, look at movies. Look at movies. It's true that look at signifie regarder en français, but here to use the right verb, it is to watch. Watch movies. We don't say look at movies, but we say watch movies. The next thing is she will remplace me. Remplace here is French verb. We say she will replace me. She will replace me. The next thing is Matt is at the floor. Matt at the floor. Matt at the floor is like Matt à l'étage. But here the person wanted to say Matt has the floor or Matt on the floor. The next mistake is I felt something. The past participle of to feel is not felt, but it is felt. I felt something. The last but not the least is your diner. We don't say your diner, but your dinner. Your dinner. We can say like dining room, salle à manger, but when it comes to the word dîner, we don't say diner, we say dinner. Thank you so much. This was all the mistakes I've happened to jot down. For the word of the day, I was really not happy because it was only one person, the general evaluator, that happened to use it once. So next time, try your best to use as much as possible the word of the day. And also make sure that you do not repeat the mistake we've amended tonight. If you made a mistake and we amended it, please take notes. Make sure you do not repeat the same again. This is how we can learn. This is how we can grow. Thank you so much, and wish you all a good continuation.
Thank you very much. Let flies emoji for our grammarian for this detailed and complete report. And let's try all together to take into consideration what he has said right now. Let's remember that an assertive communicator chooses words with intention. Now, let's move to the last, but not the least, member of my evaluation team to tell us if we did respect the clock tonight. Time is the one resource we cannot recover. So, dear leader, Christian Tientore, can you give us the final time report? Let's give him emojis, please.
Thank you very much, dear General Evaluator. Allow me to present my time reports for today. We officially started the meeting at 6:32 p.m. It's now 8:34 p.m. Donc we are 20 minutes late. Concerning the evaluation team role presentations, the listing evaluator did 1 minute 40 seconds. The A counter did 1 minute 10 seconds. The grammarian did 2 minutes 38 seconds. The timer did 2 minutes 45 seconds. Concerning the tweaked objectives, the first evaluator, Josiane Ouedraogo, did 46 seconds. The second evaluator, Bazongo, did 1 minute 12 seconds. The first speaker took 5 minutes 45 seconds. The two speakers took 7 minutes 20 seconds. Concerning table topic speakers, Yanis Ouedraogo spoke for 57 seconds. I speak for 1 minute 30 seconds. Victor Daburgo spoke for 1 minute 58 seconds. Eric Kondia spoke for 2 minutes, and Thierry spoke for 2 minutes. Concern the report of evaluation teams, the listing evaluator did 4 minutes 40 seconds. The A counter did 2 minutes 30 seconds. The evaluator of first speech did 3 minutes. The grammarian did 5 minutes 39 seconds. When combining all segments, the meeting showed a slight time gain. I commend you all for your time management because respecting time means respecting the audience and honoring the Toastmaster spirit. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much. Let's make flight emojis for our timer for this nice report, completed in detail. Now, you have heard from every member of my evaluation team. And I myself will give you a little summary of the session in terms of evaluation, things that we can improve, and what I really appreciate. We started the session with welcoming very well the guests with music, and that shows something very interesting and attractive to the people who joined the session before the starting time. We also had a good arranged virtual room because the sergeant at arm was highlighting the speakers, and this is a good way of arranging a room because it's making people following the speaker, people who are taking the floor, and making our session more interesting. The club business was well presenting with good clarity. We had an amazing moment during the table topic because we had interesting question, very relevant, but also great table topic speaker that expressed themselves in an assertive way. We also had the honor to follow two great speakers, great speeches where we learned a lot. And we also had constructive and positive feedback given by our great leaders. And in terms of things that we can improve, I think the session started a little bit late, 4 minutes after, and we had also challenges to manage time. Normally, we should have ended, but we are still in the session. This is a thing that we need to improve. According to what we use as a background at each session, I can see that we have less of the half of participants who have been able to put the background. I will suggest you next time to try to use it because it's making our session very nice. During the session, we also noticed that we had a little amount of reaction. I will ask people sometime to use art or applause because we are in a virtual session. When it is in person, people have opportunity to clap their hand, applause, and this is very interesting. As we are online, let's try to give this kind of reaction online to make the session more motivating for those who are taking the floor. But overall, I can say that it was a wonderful session, and digital made it again. Doing an English session is not easy, and we have also the challenge of being bilingual, but we are still trying and making our best to handle the two languages with excellence. So thank you very much. I will give back the floor to the Toastmaster of the day. Dear Toastmaster of the day, if you are talking, we are not hearing you.
Thank you very much, dear leader Thierry Zungrana. I ask to all of us to give him a wonderful stickers for our dear great VP Thierry Zungrana. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, dear leader, for your evaluation. And your team was very, 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 did a very, very good work because they they have a constructive evaluation. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But we like, as we like to say, good things never last. So I arrive to the end of my my role of Toastmasters of the day at this session. I want to tell you that I'm truly delighted to lead this event with the species, the relevant thematic, which taught me so much. Thank you very much for all of you, for this virtual audience, for being present. And this audience was very engaging. I thank all of us to allow me to improve myself in the communication and the leadership. I want to take the end of this session, and I want to give you a quote, an expression to have in our mind. In this life, it is very, very important for all of us to be focused. I said be focused because if we are very focused for our life objective, we must succeed. I encourage all of us to be focused in everything. Thank you very much to you for the confidence to give me this role of Toastmaster of the Day. I'm very happy for that, and I thank you very much. Dear President, you have the floor, and thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm very happy. Thank you.
We are also very, very, very happy, dear Toastmaster of the Day, to have you during this session. Dear leader, please sharing many, many, many emoticons for our Toastmaster of the Day. Please, please, I would like to see a lot of emoticons sharing again, and again. Wow, thank you very much. Dear Toastmaster of the Day, you guide this session with energy, with confidence. We appreciate a lot of your transition, your intervention during this session. Thank you for this positive energy. Thank you very much for your available, because you asked you at the last time, and you be present. It will be a pleasure for digital to have you in our session at the next session. Thank you very much again. Now it is the time to take the impression of the guest. But when I see, I didn't know if you have a guest. Mr. Kumare, please, you have a guest? Dear leader Kumare, can you take the floor, give your name, your title? If you are a guest, we invite you. If you have a visitor, I don't know, our VPU, you would like to say something?
No, she will introduce herself. She's a guest.
She's a guest. Okay, Mrs. Kumare, sorry, I say Mr. Kumare. Dear leader Kumare, you can introduce yourself, your name, your title, what you do in your daily life. We invite you for this session and your impression for this session. You have a floor. Dear leaders, Kumare, please open your phone. And if it is possible, your camera also. Are you around?
Seems like she's not around. She's
not
here.
around. Yes, I think that she's not around. Okay, I think that she is the other visitor leave the session. I see them at the beginning, but now I didn't see them. Okay, no problem. Let's move. Perhaps we will give the floor to our mentor. If he can give also his impression before you close this meeting. Dear mentor, you have the floor.
Hello, dear President. I would like to congratulate you and congratulate all the members of the club for what you did since the beginning of your session since January. As a mentor and a sponsor of this club, it wasn't easy at all to set up this club. And my wishes was for you to evaluate and to have some distinctions by the end of the mandate. And tonight, and nowadays, I'm very, very happy, and I'm very, very proud of what you have done. And I encourage you and all your team to continue to do well, to evaluate. And I'm always and also available to be with you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, dear mentor. Please sharing the heart and the emoticon for our mentor. If you have in a good way, it's because we have a good guidance, we have a good advice, and this advice provided by our mentor, five star. Yes. Thank you very much, dear mentor, because yes, you are available and you support very, very well, poorly our club. It is for this reason. And we hope it is just one step, this distinguish. We have other goal at the end of this mandate. We remember we will do it. Thank you. Thank you. Dear leader, distinguished and dear member, we are now coming to the end of this wonderful session. Tonight, we shared ideas, experience, and talent, and we continue learning together. Our theme was Speak with Confidence. Speak with confidence does not mean being perfect. It means having the courage to speak, to try, to learn, and to improve. Yes, I encourage all of the members, even if our session is English, have the courage, try. It's in this way we will improve daily by daily. It is not perfection, but we have to grow up. Thank you. I would like also to sincerely thank our area delegation. We have our mentor have two hats. She is our mentor, but she is also the CGD of the area. Today, she have the two hats. Thank you for the area, and I will hope to see the area for our next meeting. We will have the floor to speak with the members. Thank you for our guests. Thank you for our visitor. Yes, today we have many visitors. Wara Ekla. Please, you can share emoticon for Wara Ekla. Thank you. I see digital. Hey, not digital. Oasis, Wara Oasis, sharing emoticon. Thank you. 2IE. 2IE is present. Thank you very much. And they play very, very well the floor. I think that I didn't forget some other visitors.
Eclat.
Eclat. Oh, thank you, Waga Eclat. Please, sharing the heart, the emoticon for Waga Eclat. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for our speaker, our evaluator, our role players. Thank you for the new members. Especially, I would like to give a special emoticon for our leader, Patrick, my mentee. He played the role of the table topic. He is just a new member. This is very important. It means that we have to have the courage to take the role. Thank you very much, dear leader Patrick. And thank you also for the other member. Congratulations again to our Digital Toastmasters Club for becoming a distinguished club. This is a step. We will move to the other step at the end of this mandate. Let us continue growing together because Digital Toastmasters Club is where voice grow. I would like to wish all of us a good weekend, and don't forget our next meeting is next Friday. It is a General Assembly, elective General Assembly. Please, I invite all of the members to come at this special session. It is just for the member of Digital. Next Friday, it is 29th, at the same moment at 8:30, we will have our General Assembly. Now the meeting is closed. Please open your camera for a family picture. Family picture, please.
In your camera, please, and show your best smile.
Bernice, Charles, Kumare, we wait you on you. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you very much. Dear Yanis, it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay for me.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Have a good